Yeah, I'm
Fuck
just
you
putting
all.
these fucking shit blocks down.
Lol. It's
No,
Ash here.
no. This is at 2120-180. Peace out, good night, and fuck off.
I actually remember when you said that though, that's the thing. Yeah guys, we're back. We're on Grovewood. Um, Let me know if you want me to come on here again a bit more, because I really like this map, but then I got like all confused with the train track and didn't know where to take it, and now I kind of know now where to take it. And I kind of feel like I want to come back on here again a bit more, because this map's probably the most detailed map that I've actually ever built on Minecraft. Like
West
it's got like the
Virginia.
markings at the roundabout. It's got the roundabout signs, look, telling you like where place it, like where you can actually get to. And I just think the whole general like look of the map just looks so realistic, and it just really reminds me of like coming off the motorway into a UK town type thing. Um, and I actually
Oh,
like really
Tyler's
like this.
town. I could
I
own.
like the buildings in here as well. The McDonald's, it's nice, and it's got like everything about it. It's got the drive-through. Like it doesn't kind of just get made and then get made to kind of for the map to grow. Like the car park's been put in. There's actually street lights here, you know, and just a sec. You know, if I turn it at night, you know the lights do come on, and you can obviously tell that things,
Determined
you
like
know, that
fast.
it gets, you know, they come on at night, and it just makes the whole general detail of the map look absolutely insane. We're getting some cars built in here. Vehicles is another good thing that we're actually gonna continue to build in this map, because I think that's going to be a good idea. We you know to do stuff like that, put like put like vehicles in parking lots, put like vehicles on the road and stuff like that. I'd like to do one going round the roundabout, but I think it'd be easy to put a vehicle here, but
Look at my baby.
to
You gotta
actually
be my
have it on
baby.
the round part of the roundabout, the diagonal bit, would be quite hard. But you know, I definitely would like to put one possibly about here. We got to do some buses as well. Bus stops is definitely something that I want to do as well. Try and put a bus stop in. I might try and put one on here somewhere, so you can just get off here at the, you know, the Pets at Home and the TK Maxx, and you know then you're obviously opposite the station as well. For putting one at this side too. That's definitely something to obviously bear in mind. We've got to put the barriers down for here as well. We've not got any barriers here yet. You need to add interiors to your buildings in your city maps. Yeah, I like to do the outsides first, personally. Because like, if you build one building and then you interior it, then you build another building, then you interior it, like you're spending a lot of time like just interioring, and you're not getting, you know, the map looking any bigger. Do you stay with your dad? No, I don't. I see him every day, but I don't stay with him. There was a little dispute with me and his girlfriend a couple of years back, and I came to stay with my nan and granddad due to the dispute. Which me and my dad's girlfriend, you know, we get on all right now. Like I still won't go back and live there, but you know, like we can be civil, and I can go around and see them, and you know, I'm all right that way. Like, but I don't know. Like, I think some of it was probably me just being me just being a lazy, stroppy teenager, and then, you know, we just didn't. You know, I was going through that age, you know, and stuff like that, and I don't know. We just didn't get along, and some stuff went down, to be honest. But you know, it's all good now. But nah, stay with the grandparents. I have done now for nearly 4 years, which is actually like credible to think. I was staying here before I even got a PS4, so um, you know, pretty incredible that way. But yeah, that's just the way it goes, you know. that is just the way it goes. So yeah, here we go. Here we are. So yeah, if you want me to stay on this map, just let me know, because I actually wouldn't mind staying on this map. You know, like I do physically enjoy it. To be, if I'm completely honest with you, it was just kind of at the time thinking like where to go next. What about your mum? Nope, I've not lived with my mum in over 10 years. But I see my mum, obviously, you know, she comes to some of the raves with me. You know what I mean? Like, you have, you know, I have 3 towns in the same map. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, so we need to start working out this runway next, because that's going to be the next thing. I want to, well, we still have a bit of the tunnel to finish off there, but I want to, like, start working out some more of the airport stuff, because that's all going to come back here. Now, we need to take this road back to start with, so I'm going to bring this road out a bit. And what I think I'm going to do, you see this fence here? What I think I'm going to do is carry this fence along here, like this, and then do the same at this side. And then what I might do here is I might have a car park for I might have a car park to the airport vehicles. What happened to her? Well, pretty much, it's a long time ago. It's all over and done and gone now, so I may as well say. But pretty much, she was having an affair with somebody else while still being with my dad. And pretty much what went down is they obviously broke up. But my mum didn't really have anywhere to go. My dad still had the house, so he kind of put his foot down and said, "I'm staying." And to be honest, I didn't really have a choice in the matter, and I wasn't really fussed, because at the time, like I was like told that she was gonna come home, like they'd sort the argument out after the weekend. But then obviously that obviously never happened. But I wasn't exactly really fussed, and like I say, I was seeing my mum regular for quite a while, and you know, like I still see her now when I can, but like I'm not as close with my mum than I am like with my dad. Like I'm more close, you know, to my dad and like their side of the family. You know, yo, see ya. It's always kind of been. I've always kind of been more of a dad's person. Like he would pick me up from school, if you get what I mean. He'd take me to school. He took me into bed when I was a kid. That sort of thing. You know, I've just always had I guess a bit more of a, I guess you could call it a stronger relationship that way. With dad than I really did with mum, but mum's more of the person I guess you could say have a laugh with and go drinking with, but then dad's more the person to get serious with, and he'll bollock you for doing something wrong.
What was that letter thing
but then he'll you know, then he'll be there for you. You any brothers or sisters? Yeah, I've got two twin sisters from my mum's side, and I've got a little baby sister from my dad's side, and I've got 2 stepsisters from my dad's girlfriend. So pretty much I've got 3 half sisters, 2 of them are twins, and then I've got 2 stepsisters who are like annoying teenagers. Well, they were annoying when I used to live with them. I have a plan for a TV company, BTV.
A what now? A what?
Full name, Brogan TV. Oh right, yeah, I get you because of your name. Well, I originally did NTV because of Noble, so like Noble TV. Then I found out that there was a foreign company what actually have a real life TV company. Do you know what I mean? Like and actually called it NTV. So then I changed to Network Studios. That's like how my channel name changed. But then it was like easy, still like easier to say NTV. So I still like make the videos NTV videos, but you know, I just try to make it some like as if it is something different. If you get what I mean. So
Ash,
yeah,
you're tired of leave the party.
yeah, he did.
It's still in here.
MTV Cribs. I think that was a real show, MTV Cribs.
Oh, Ash.
MTV, not N.
Yeah,
Ash,
that's
mate.
what I said. Yes.
When are we doing series 2?
Of what?
Of what?
GTA.
Oh, I'm waiting for Harrison.
Oh yeah.
Because I already started filming it with Harrison. And because obviously you went away on the plane, and then Harrison is playing the Harrison's playing the person who's asked me to join back to like investigate the murder, and we got like the first half recorded, but he's not been back on to record the next half.
So I'll come back in about. I'll come about series 3, won't I?
Well, about episode 3 maybe, because it goes as episodes, but yeah. Anyway, guys, the most mentalist thing ever just happened today. Today, guys. So, you guys may or may not know, I've been using Instagram quite a lot more lately, because to be honest, I prefer it to Facebook, and I think personally it is a lot better than Facebook. And anyway, I happened to go I was telling you about a week ago, I went into someone's live stream on Instagram. They happened to know me as MC Noble, and there was a girl in there. It was like 2 lads in the live stream and a girl, and they were like playing Call of Duty or something on Xbox, and the girl like threw up a live stream on the lad's Instagram account. And anyway, to the point, like, they knew me as MC Noble, and this other girl came in called Izzy Collins, and the 2 girls started having a little bit of an argument over me, you know, with me being MC Noble, and sort of like this other Izzy girl was saying, I'm only in your live stream because MC Noble's in here, and broke out into a little fight. And this girl who was doing the live stream was kind of like, MC Noble's mine, and then this other girl was like, we can share him, and then this other girl was like, no, we can't, he's mine. So I started a live stream today, and this Izzy Collins joined my live stream. You know, as people obviously do. And if you guys don't know now, you can actually request to join people's live streams. So you'll see like their live stream, and then you can see my live stream at the same time. So like it shows like their camera and what they're doing, and then it'll show me and what I'm doing at the same time. So she requested to do it, and I thought, yeah, you know what, why not? Let's do it. I've never tried like going live with somebody before on Instagram or anything like that. So, you know, let's see, you know, how it works, what it's like. So I went live with the lass, and she was in a room full of people, like lads and lasses. I don't know if they're having like some like party get together or something. Or what they were doing, but there was absolutely tons of them, and they were all shouting like, MC Noble, we love MC Noble, and this like girl who had obviously like asked to join the live stream, this Izzy, was like going round everybody and like showing everybody and like getting them all to say hi to me. It was almost like a meet and greet, but do you know what I mean, like through a camera. But it just, there was just something about it what like made me like feel so like happy to do what I do, you know, like to MC. Like it just like, to the fact that all of them people like, you know, like love and support what I do, like it's mental. Do you know what I mean? Just won a game on Fortnite, sick. It's just mental to think that people actually like support you with like what you do enough to like all start chanting like that, like just just to like be live with somebody and have like 15 or so people like chanting your name. It was just crazy. Like it almost, like in a way, kind of nearly brought a tear to my eye in real. Like just seeing all them people like shouting your name, supporting what you're doing. Like it was just absolutely mad. Like I just like so much since starting MCing and all of that. Like the people that have obviously supported me and people who have wanted pictures. Say if I've been on a night out in the pubs and stuff, people coming up and saying keep up what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? I even went into a shop yesterday just to get some batteries because I got some new like disco light things. Well, you know them lights where you like peel the back off and they stick underneath your kitchen worktops and stuff like that, and they take like I had people chanting my name when my team won the final last year. Lol, fair enough. Yeah, I went in for some batteries and I was getting served by the woman, and the woman was just like, "You're that rapper, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm that rapper." And it was just like, just the people like, you know, like, "Oh, you're that rapper," you know, people supporting what you do. It's crazy. I can't believe.
I'm that rapper, you know, bro.
I can't believe like over the 2 years. I think it'll be 3 years
The
this
only rapper
year.
you are is a Twix rapper.
Do you know what I mean? Just the fact that people supporting what you do, like it was so. I don't even know how to explain it though, Martin. It was just when they all come on that live stream and they're all just like chanting my name, like MC Noble, like we love you, MC Noble. It was just. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It really like makes you feel proud to do what you do and to know that you're actually entertaining people and people are actually liking what you do. Because like a lot of people can obviously like your MCs, they can like your videos and stuff like that, but they could be just laughing to take the mick out of you or to have a bit of a joke with the mates or laughing for the fun of it to share it around social media to get more people to laugh at it. But to know that people actually physically love what you do enough to like chant your names and want pictures with you, and like there's even people wanting to buy T-shirts with MC Noble on it, and this is no joke. Like I've had people what actually want me to do this, and that's hopefully going to become a reality this week, this year. But to think that people actually want to walk around with a T-shirt with my name on it is just. It's crazy. It's crazy when you think back to like year 7 and people were taking the piss out of me. God, it's so.
Make yourself a PayPal account, Ash.
I know. I've got a PayPal account.
Yeah, no. So they pay into you.
Oh yeah, I know.
On the T-shirt.
Oh yeah, I know. But I might. It's all right though, cause I might be kind of joining with my stepmom. Because she does a craft business, like, you know, where she makes things and sells them like through Facebook and stuff like that, and she actually does quite well. She makes things like, you know, like puts like messages on cups.
Does she do them folding books?
No offences, mate, but that's daft wearing an MC top. I guess it kind of is, but if people want to do it, like. I don't know, mate. It's just.
Ash.
Yeah.
Does she make them folding books where she turns the pages and makes the book say love or something like that?
Yeah, she does all kinds of things. She does like mugs with messages on, you know, like sort of like family is who sticks together. Family is, you know, and she does other things as well. Makes like she makes like boxes. You know, like, say if it's, like, Christmas or Halloween, she'll, like, decorate, like, a box, like, you know, like, Christmassy, and then put, like, loads of little Christmas, like knickknacks in them. Yeah. You know, like, maybe not necessarily expensive stuff, but, do you know what I mean? Like, maybe just, like, I don't know, maybe, like, a mug inside of the box or something with, like, a Christmas message on it, like, wishing you a Merry Christmas type thing. You know, and like, you know, other stuff as well. She does like cards as well, you know, like 3D cards. where like when you open the card, like something 3D comes out of it. She does loads of stuff, and she's gonna make me an MC Noble mug anyway, like a cup with one bed flat on. So, like, and she's wanted to like put stuff on T-shirts for me. So I'm kind of in a way like thinking that we might be able to like join together. And there's quite a few people like who have asked, am I gonna like make MC Noble merchandise? And people have gone like, you know, you should actually do it. But the thing is, I didn't think like I'd know like whether people would actually, do you know what I mean, like want to buy them or not, or whether they'd just be messing about. But I've like the more I've like, I guess in a way like come further in as MC Noble, I think like the more now that people would actually buy the clothing, because you see the thing is I wouldn't want to make like T-shirts and clothing if people like weren't gonna actually physically buy them, if you know what I mean. If I was doing it to waste my time, do you know what I mean, then I wouldn't do it. But that's obviously just, you know, that's obviously just the way it goes. How come you never wear designer tops like Adidas or Boss? Not being cheeky, it's just you always wear your own brand stuff. I don't always wear my own brand stuff. The reason why I don't wear like Adidas or anything like that, which don't get me wrong, that you know there's nothing wrong with Adidas, but the problem is, like, the point is
You're not a chav.
well, no, I'm not a chav, but no, like the point is, like, I know what you mean, but if I want to go and buy like designer clothes, for example, I've got to like pay for a bus or a train fare as well, because where I live, we don't have like designer clothes shops to get like Adidas and Nike stuff. So for me, it's like it costs quite a bit of cash, like in like travel fares to go and get stuff like that. And it's just like it's quite easy and cheap, like to get some clothes like round in my town. Like, you know, like they're not bad clothes, they fit and stuff like that. Like, you know, I've got some like nice you know, like tracksuit bottoms and stuff like that. Sometimes got some nice jeans in town and stuff like that. I literally just got some new tops and bottoms yesterday for going out tomorrow night. But usually, like, I wear my own stuff sometimes if I'm going out, because then it's kind of like, in a way, advertising myself, if you know what I mean. Like the way I see it, like, it's kind of advertising. People obviously see that, you know, like what you're wearing, and then they'll think like, oh, you know, like, oh, he must be an MC or something, you know. So then they'll like search MC whatever they saw on the top into social media if they can remember it, and then boom. Where do you shop, bro? Well, we have M&Co in town. That's usually not too bad. And to be honest, I sometimes get quite a lot of clothing online, because you see the thing is I like tops what say things on what I actually like, if that makes sense. Like I bought that T-shirt what said in the beginning there was Jack, you know, from like the Acid House scene, because I obviously like the Acid House. So it's the same like with a T-shirt. Like I'd get a T-shirt and make one online that says Clubland, because I'm like into Clubland. Like I like wearing things that I'm into. So like you can buy Adidas and all that online. Oh yeah, I know, but if I'm going online, like personally, like I prefer to make my own top and put something on myself, if that makes sense. Like, say, like a Clubland top, for example. Like, I'd make a Clubland top. That's something that I'd actually do. But I know what you mean, and I do need to buy some new clothes. Which, to be honest, I might even look at getting some Adidas. But the thing about buying online as well and stuff like that is, if you actually go to the shop, you can try them on. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like, you know, but I like making t-shirts online, and then obviously like,
Yeah.
you know, you get them in the post and that, don't you? You get them in the post and it, you know, it
Bobby,
works all right
dog's bed.
if
Where's the dog?
you get what I mean.
Where's the dog?
It, you know, everything
Yes.
works all good and sound. But that's just my opinion, you know. People are different.
Do you know
But
Jensen
me,
gets up early in the morning, Kelly?
but you know, me personally,
What?
um, not not
Hey, love.
slagging you, bro. You have a unique style, and you advertise, which is clever. Yeah,
Oh,
you
my
know,
father's
you know
tomorrow.
that I usually wear like my MC Noble tops, like usually if I'm going out, usually, or like, do you know what I mean? Or like, say if I'm going to a rave, like when I went to Retro in Yarm last year,
Yeah.
I went in I went in a retro top. Do you know what I mean? Like to support, like, because I'm obviously a supporter. So, Ash, your name rhymes with dash. Yep, and it also rhymes with hash and cash, and mash and splash, and crash. But nah, like, you know, I can
Are
see,
you seriously said that?
Dylan in the stream.
Fucking darling.
I get where you're coming from though, Rob. Like, and you know, I do need to look into some different clothes. Trust me, I have got some nice. Like, I don't always wear an MC Noble top when I come out. I usually, when I go out, I take it in turns usually. Like, one week I'll wear something different.
My name's Rob
Like,
this, and my name's Rob that. And
no, it's not
uh,
Rob this.
uh,
It's a
you'll never
lot.
see him again.
It's a lot better Rob actually. Well, that Rob was alright, but it was just too. I don't know. I don't know how to put it really.
Hey kid, my name's Ben Neri. I bent over and look a bit scary.
No, you know. That Rob was alright, but he just. The thing was, like, he did the same thing every day. I mean, you know, I mean, like, literally the same thing. And then, like, it was like he made up like he had an excuse for it, which, you know, like when some people like, I don't really know how to put it. Like, say I've had something like pretty like bad happen to them, but you know, like when some people like use it for every excuse. Like as soon as like they're in the wrong, they use that and they think it can just wriggle it out and people can just feel sorry for them every time. Do you know what I mean? I like to be unique, but it's hard when you shop in JD Sports and stuff and everyone buys. Yeah, that's the thing. You see, the thing with me is as well is like there isn't many people what do like. Do you know what I mean? Like wear like the things that I wear, like. Because there's a lot of people who say, like, they buy a new designer jacket, but then, like, they go out to the pub or something, like, I know a few mates who do this, and then they find out later that night that someone who they know has exactly the same jacket, and then they're like, oh, mate, you know, I'm looking at making my own tops. The guy is making it. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, like, I like making tops, not just necessarily to put MC Noble on, but, you know, I put anything, like, for the love of house, you know, house music all night long. Can you dance to my beat? And, you know, anything, like, you know, I like making tops, like, what say stuff like that on. You know, you could do, like, I'm trying to think. You could do like other stuff as well, like you ready for this? And then like have like a boom box or something underneath it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
you know, you could even make like "There's No Limit," you know, as in the Two Unlimited song. That's a tune, by the way. But do you get my point? Like, you know, I love like being able to make your own T-shirts because you can put whatever you want on them, and you know, like usually you can have it like the colour you want as well. Whereas like sometimes you go to the shop and they don't always have it in your colour, and then you go to the you know, and then you've got to wait to get it in. What are you working on? How much do they cost? Mine usually, when I make them on TShirt Studio, they usually cost about 20 quid. But the thing with TShirt Studio is like the only letdown to it is you can't put like stuff on the T-shirt like wherever you want. For example, like you can't put something on the sleeve. Like it's literally got to be the front, and it's got to be the back. And the thing with that is they have like templates, if you know what I mean. As in like they have like layouts, and then you fill the layouts in. So say like they'll have like a keep calm and carry on, but then you can change the keep calm and carry on to, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, say like keep calm and love house music, which is the only letdown with the website. You know, and you can also like get stuff where you can like add your own picture and then put your own text underneath. Where sometimes like you can just add a picture and then not write anything for the text underneath. But my in the beginning there was Jack. I actually got that on eBay because someone had already made it, but like it had already been made. Like, do you know what I mean? But like I say, like very soon, my well, kind of at the moment, my stepmom can make T-shirts. Like, because she's got like a vinyl machine and that, so all I've really got to do is give her like a logo or something like that, and then as far as I'm aware, like she can just put it onto a T-shirt and come up with a design for it. So, but T-shirt Studio's not bad. You can still do some pretty good stuff with it. You can still do some good designs, but you know. But yeah, can get mint stuff in charity shops, lol. Got a retro football shirt. Yeah, you can. You can. But there again, like, I'm not really a clothes shopping buyer either, like. I don't know if this sounds bad, but like my nan forever tries to get me to like come on a day out to like Hull or somewhere, like to get a new T-shirt. But then all I'm bothered about is going in like the shops with speakers in, or like the game shops, and do you know what I mean? And like, do you know what I mean? And like looking at the headphone sections and the speakers, and do you know what I mean? Like going into like Maplin to look at the DJ stuff. And then where she wants me to like try on a new pair of shoes or try a new T-shirt or something like that. But, you know, I buy and sell stuff on eBay all the time. I've only ever sold on eBay once, and it kind of went messed up. I pretty much sold a couple of like some old PS2 games, and pretty much like, because obviously you've got like eBay takes so much off your fee, don't they? And then you've got to like say like you got to pay for like a jiffy bag to put your stuff in. Like, do you know what I mean? Like. Possibly, but I'm probably not going to be on much tomorrow. Yeah, anyway, I sold like some old PS2 games, and pretty much like by the time like I would have like say have posted the items to him, I would have paid more in the postage than I would have actually got for the games. So I had to message the buyer and make up like some excuse and then like cancel like the auction, like delete the auction. No, not next weekend. I'm not here next Saturday. Which reminds me, guys, we've got our next clubbing year event next Saturday. It seems ages ago since I made the video. We're going to Clubland Classics with Ultra Beat, Flip and Phil, Keys and Dono, and some supported DJs. Now, I've been told that this is probably the biggest event of the year for that nightclub. Like, this is probably like the best-selling event that they've done of the year so far for the club. Apparently, it's going to be quite a busy one. Where did you go, Ant?
I'm looking at something.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, maybe I'll be on Sunday, definitely. So yeah, we got our clubbing event, guys. It's gonna be a throwback to Remix. If you guys may or may not remember, about a year ago, there used to be a nightclub in Bridlington called Utopia, and every month they used to do an event called Remix, and they got all like big clubland DJs. They've had people like Andy Whitby, Special D, they've had Darren Styles, they've had Kelly Lorraine, we've had Lasgo, we've had DJ Hixie, like the real DJs, and they all like came to Brid. And I used to go on about that so much, like, because you see, you'd go to one event, and then on the night of that event, you'd get the announcement for the next event. So then when you like came back home, and then the next day from the event you've just been to, you've got all the hype of the next event coming up, which was only like a month, 2 months away. So like you'd go and see DJ Hixie, and then the next day like you'd be getting hyped about going to see, let's say like Special D and Club Filler. And it was amazing. Like them events were like some of my best raving nights were obviously in them days. Like the tunes were absolutely unreal. The organizer of the event was an absolutely amazing man. He also made me some MC Noble logos as well. And he was just they were just absolutely some of the best nights that I could have ever, that I could have ever have gone to. And I was so like privileged to be part of them nights, but unfortunately the nightclub unfortunately shut down, and it weren't due to the events, it just wasn't making enough like funds like when they were having events on. Because if you guys don't know, it was a normal bar and restaurant in the week, like when it wasn't the weekend, and they did like normal like Sunday carveries and like food on the menu. Do you dance when you're out? All the time. Like I tell you what, like when I'm sober, like around people, I can be quite shy. Like I wouldn't say shy, but not as like a little bit nervous, if you know what I mean. Like whereas then like once I've had a few drinks, like like say like if I go to a rave or something, like some people like go like to the front of the dance floor when there's like no one on it before like the event gets going, and they just like dance around, and then you've got like everybody watching you. Like I wouldn't not really dare do that, but then if I've had a few drinks down me, like that's it, I'm on the dance floor. Do you know what I mean? But once I'm always on the dance floor, like when I go out, that's usually at first, like, I sit down to just have, like, my first couple of drinks. And then, like, when the event gets going a bit more and there's, a few more people about, I then, like, go and, like, start talking to people and start, like, like, getting on the dance floor and stuff like that. It's all good fun. personally. When I'm out in Drift, obviously we go to Keys and George's, which, you know, they have a dance floor. So by Keys, like, I'm always on the dance floor then. But the thing about there is you know, like, everybody who you see. Do you know what I mean? You're knowing everybody who you're seeing.
It is.
So, like, it's kind of like, do you know what I mean? It's not as nerve-wracking to get, like, on the dance floor, because, like,
Then what map you're on?
Because, like, most of them see you, like, every week doing the same thing, which is getting on the dance floor. But the thing with Keys is a good atmosphere.
Right,
Like, I'd say, like, Keys and Drift for me is a good atmosphere. Like, there's, like, the people in there are amazing, and, you know, you always get on with people. The only thing I'm not really keen on is the music in there. Sometimes you can go in and they'll have some alright music on, like they'll play a few like scooter tracks, and do you know what I mean? Like they'll play the odd like Cascada song. They'll play like the odd Clubland song, but then there and good pussy in Drift. Alright. You know, nothing to like whiz down here for, but it's all right. But yeah, like sometimes in Keys they play a good like, you know, like Clubland track. But then sometimes like after playing a good Clubland track, they'll just like switch down and then put on something like the Summer of '69, or then play like a Little Mix song, and it just like it totally like kills the vibe, because they put this like Clubland song on, like say like Cascada Every Time We Touch, and you know you kind of like you know you're jumping about, you're waving your arms, you're getting with it. Then it ends, and then they just drop to this like Little Mix song or like Summer of '69, and it just like for me it just completely kills the vibe. Like, and then like sometimes they just go through a period of just playing this like awful music, like, do you know what I mean? Like, not really the type of what I'd call going out music. Do you know what I mean? Like dropping the beat and getting loose to the beat is what I call like more going out music. So Summer of '69 and stuff like that, and Little Mix is more something you have on in the car while you're driving to work, what just comes on the radio. Do you know what I mean? So want to have a swatch at it. Lol. But yeah, you know, they just kill the vibe sometimes in there. But then George's Bar doesn't have a good atmosphere, but it does play better music. It does play more like dance and house music, like in the beats and a bit of bass line, which, you know, I can get down to a bit of bass line anyway, because that's, you know, I quite like that style as it is, you know, bit of bass line. You can't really go wrong, but that's not specifically the point. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you soon. But, you know, personally, gotta put that there. And then we just gotta
what's that from?
But yeah, like, you know, George's has better music, but Keys has a better atmosphere. Star has a really good atmosphere, and Star is the best place you can go, like, on your night out. Like, that's where we always start. But again, the music's not, do you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like jukebox music, so, you know, people put on what they want to listen to. And a lot of people do put like rock music on, you know, like, do you know what I mean? Like rock and roll, which obviously isn't that bad. But then when you get like the younger people, like people around my age who want to listen to like, you know, like dance hits and, you know, obviously a bit of like house remixes, and you've got like, do you know what I mean, like, and then you've got like people putting rock songs on. I remember playing my guitar to this in my garage back in the 60s. Like, it kind of like, in a way, puts a downer on your night. Like, because when you think about it, like, they've had years of being able to go out, whereas us, you know, like, we're just starting to go out. So, like, you know, like, do you know what I mean? But that's just my opinion, personally. But there we go. So this is looking quite good. We've actually got a bit of a start here for the airport now. So this is going to be the start of the. This is going to be the entrance to the where the airport vehicles are going to park, and I'm going to put a little like garage shed unit thing in here as well, where they can like maybe like keep all the keys safe and stuff like that. You know, we'll get going with that like, you know, pretty soon. I just got to go ahead and do something here.
Not like that.
Alright, no, we don't have any. I thought we maybe had something going on here, like at the top there, but we actually don't. So that looks quite nice. And then obviously, again, airport vehicles will park in here and stuff like that. And then like we're gonna have like, you know, like runways and stuff back here. It's gonna like, this road here is then just gonna go out into the runway. So pretty much like once you go past the train station car park, which is here, like this is, you're out of the authorities. So I'm gonna obviously put like barriers here to say like, you know, like bang, this is it, you can't go into the airport. You know, like only the vehicles what need to like go down here, you know, would obviously go down here. Like, you know, put a little hut or something. Well, I'll obviously do it bigger than that. Well, wider should I say. Possibly. And then possibly put like a door here. Does Ant Four? Ant, do you four? Oh, go to raves with me. No, Ant doesn't go to raves with me. Ant used to be a DJ though, didn't you, Ant?
Yeah.
But no, he doesn't go to raves with me. I don't know Ant in real. I only know him through online. Well, I kind of know him quite well now because we've been talking like, you know, for a good amount of time. It's weird to think like, because I only met Ant through somebody else. Like, Ant just happened to join like this person who I was already on with, and just happened to like join my world because I was in it, and the person who he had actually originally joined the party for was obviously in my world at the time. It's like, it's weird to think now that we're probably like closer than like me and Ant are probably closer now than we are with the guy who originally joined the party that day for Ant. Like, who Ant joined for this other person, like not meaning to join my game, if you get what I mean. Because obviously, like, Ant was aiming to join that other guy, and then just happened to join my world, and now, like, he probably joins me more than he joins that other person. I don't know if I like this or not. No doubt if it's not that good next time, Anson, he'll have a good look at it and give it a little alteration. Does Ant do Derek's voice? Ant can answer that.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Yeah, he does. He does do Derek's voice. He's actually done a few. He does a few voices in Park Drive. He does Chelsea's voice, the postman's voice.
Come on, get them parcels done and open.
And then he also does. He also did a bloke called Agent Boss. He was like Sean's boss when Sean first came into Park Drive.
I can't remember that voice.
He also does Sean's dad. Get here, you little bastard!
Get here, you little bastard. Get here, you little bastard. I fucking took that up.
I think that's all you actually do. I think.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, you forgot about Mr. Wagga Woo.
Oh, how could I forget about Mr. Wagga Woo? Yeah, he does Wongy Woo as well.
Your noodles.
I love that
And
voice.
if you do not eat the noodles, I will take your head off. Look, Kenneth. You're getting too fat. You'll keep me out of business.
Alright, son. I will take your head clean off your fucking shoulders, son. I got our kid here. He's fucking 18. I will take your mum's doors off its fucking hinges. That still doesn't beat Ronnie Pickering.
Oh, yeah. Derek Johnson. Who? Derek Johnson. Who? Fucking Derek Johnson.
Oh, wow. You're someone famous, are you?
Yeah, I'm fucking Derek Johnson.
Who's that? Yeah, me. Oh, are you someone famous, are you? Do you want to go? Let's have a bare knuckle fight then. No, I think that what that
Ellie.
oh, what is it, that Ronnie Pickering bloke though? Jesus holy, like he showed himself up, but oh wow, he had me in his video has me in stitches, mate. I actually, in a way, I kind of want to watch it now because I've just got like that into it. He's a proper little muppet though. Like he proper shows himself up like that day. Like, does he not like look back at that video and think like, what did I actually do?
Oh, snow coming down, lot. Oh.
Yeah, it's meant to snow at the beginning of the week. Didn't you know? Do. But no, that Ronnie Pickering bloke though, he's had me in stitches. And then when people make them like compilations out of him, Jesus, that just has to that just puts the icing on the cake, does that?
Oh. Hello. No.
Lol. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this one here. Please like, subscribe and comment. we'll see you guys in the next video stream.